Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I called yesterday about Four Winds. If you guys had any questions, I could answer absolutely anything.
Do they take? Is it a little too hardcore for Fez?
No, it's mild. I mean, they have what it is. It's like probably like over 100 acres, and there's little cottages that hold probably 20 people for each cottage, and each cottage is something different. I mean, they have children in there, like 14, 15-year-old kids.
Hot.
And some of the
How long would Fez check in for?
It's up to him. I mean, some of it's involuntary. I mean, for the real problems.
Right.
See, that's also like I'm confused on that point. Like, I don't know how long I need.
If you went intense, 14 days would seem like,
right.
You could pick up skills.
Yeah, and on the Four Winds website, I was checking that out. Do the like length of programs, and it would just say like, you work with your team of experts and professionals to decide a day to leave.
We'll give you as long as you need. Here's TJ. You're on Fez.
Do I have to turn my radio off or some shit?
I don't know.
I keep hearing a second conversation.
What can we do for you?
I used to work at Four Winds Hospital.
Now you sound fucking crazy like them. The conversation you hear is the devil and God fighting for your soul.
Who's fighting for your soul?
What do you need, TJ?
I want to answer any questions Fez has about Four Winds Hospital.
Well, the question is, how intense is it? Is it a thing where you're locked in your room? I mean...
No, not at all.
Why would you be locked in?
Well, I don't know what their security is.
For somebody else, if you're suicidal or you're homicidal and they feel that you are a danger, then yes, you can be secluded. But otherwise, totally mellow. Doctors are awesome. Nurses are great. There's a fully hands-on staff that are totally attentive and
if
totally
Fezzy
giving.
checked in for some life coping lessons, what would be a good time for him? How long would he be in there before he made some real changes?
Like inpatient,
right?
Yeah. Oh man, real change. Maybe maybe a month, maybe a couple.
30 days in the hole, Fezzy.
Yeah,
30 days in the hole.
That makes me nervous. My therapist yesterday, she blurted out 30 days. And I went, 30 days?
Well, what would you think?
Like a week or 2 weeks. But being there every day is what I'm saying, living there.
Here's the deal. If you were an alcoholic right now, right?
Right.
We sent you to rehab, it'd be 28 days, and then you would come out, do a meeting a day for 60 days.
Okay.
You've had all these problems. You've never put in that much work to them. You've done the once a week from the beginning.
Right, yeah.
You've never really done intensive stuff. So I'm going to guess your once a week is you coming in. At first, what do I talk about? You talk about it. You get nervous or upset or whatever you do. You have that little breakdown moment. They bring you back together, and then you leave for a week.
Right.
So you're not really working on anything. You're just checking in. Once a week would be maintenance.
Yeah.
For a guy who was, let's say, getting off a drug or alcohol, you would just stop into a meeting a week like a fucking regular guy. But you can't start that way.
Right, yeah. And by the time I get to the next week, I've driven myself so insane that everything's gone out of my head.
No, here's the problem. If you cut your wrists while you're in there, they're going to keep you longer.
Yeah.
Don't cut your wrists.
I got to avoid that.
Yeah. And no sex inside.
That I can do. I can deal with. I'll be able to manage.
And that means getting raped.
Oh.
Because a lot of those mental patients...
I probably wouldn't have a choice in that.
You can't fight off a fucking guy trying to get your ass.
Depends on the guy. Not if it's one of those big orderlies.
Look how Dave fought for his hair. How many guys held you down, Dave?
9, Ron.
And you still look like $1 million.
A third of the O&A staff.
I look great.
What if I checked in with you, Fizz? I did 30 days with you. And the other bed is me. Just laying there. I'm reading books all day. Smoking.
Oh, God, that would be great. That would be so comforting.
Here's Russell. Russell, you're on Run of Fez. But would that be curing you? Is that what you need?
Down the road from,
No, I probably have to be isolated.
Why?
I just assume that's how the I'm assuming
I meant for you. Don't assume. Don't try to guess the right answers. What is it that you need?
I would think
You know what we're looking for, right?
Oh, here comes Fez with his opinion.
Opinions.
Oh, here comes Fez with his opinion.
If it does work, then I go in with you. I'll go in with you. And I don't give a fuck.
I would check into that.
I would check into that.
If they thought, because I don't know what's best for me. I would think isolation, where I'm dealing with my own head.
Well, I think just the opposite of isolation. I think you need to work with other people. Now, you talked to your shrink yesterday, right?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did she recommend?
She said that at the very least, I need to be seeing a therapist one-on-one twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that, 3 days a week for therapy, twice with the therapist and once in a group setting. That's what she would recommend. And then she's also looking into some treatment centers. And she's supposed to get back to me tomorrow on that.
No, Dr. Steve really wants you on the drugs. He really thinks the drugs is what you need. But I don't know, because you weren't born a maniac.
Right, yeah.
You know, if like you were born a maniac, I would have thought, well, he's always going to be one.
And
he needs the drugs.
Yeah, the therapist I talked to yesterday wants me on the drugs, too.
What drugs?
Just any sort of anti-anxiety or antidepressant, whatever a psychiatrist says.
I was just checking on the website there. There is private rooms. You don't need to share rooms if you don't want to. It probably more suit you better.
Why don't you go into that fucking knapsack of cash you got, get yourself a little private room.
I'd like to check the rates first.
Plus,
to
though,
make sure.
the thing is, you might want to share a room. That way, if, you fucking land at night, the other guy's jerking off, you can take a look over, enjoy yourself. It's a little something to check out.
I don't know if I'd peak.
Mooch, how long do you want him to go in for?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
If you had to guess. Gut feel.
A few weeks to a month maybe would be good. I
2 weeks to a month?
If that guy says a month, I don't know.
What about 28 days later?
28
You just do a
days.
zombie 28 days later. How long you want him to go in for?
45 days.
That seems excessive.
Why? It's only an extra 2 weeks.
Because it's him saying it. That's
But-
why it seems excessive. That's why.
Well, HTG says 30 days in the hole. Earl, how long you want him in for?
I would go 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is fair.
I've never heard of 2 weeks for anything.
The guy who just does not care about Fez.
That is
Earl
true.
That's a
Douglas.
good point.
Earl fucking Douglas.
I mean, I think it's fair. 2 weeks is more than
Not
enough.
enough time.
When have you ever heard of a rehab that you can get in for 2 weeks?
No, not for 2 weeks. No.
Yeah, celebrity rehab is the only one. And those fucking people came in drunk and left drunk. Not one of them stuck to the fucking program. They're like this. I'm doing great right now. Thanks to you, Drew. I'm down to just whiskey and Valium. That's all I do. And they feel positive. I hate when people fail and feel good. I can't stand it.
So I have that to work on.
But if this was a cruise, Fezzy, let's say you were taking a wonderful vacation cruise.
Right?
How long would you want to go away for?
2 weeks.
That's it?
Yeah.
Now, what if I said, Fez, you got as long as you want for a summer vacation? How long would you want?
That I would take 30 days.
30 days it is.
Really?
I have the feeling of this. This is the only thing that makes me nervous. You're going to want more time.
I won't want to leave.
You won't want to leave.
That happens to me.
Maybe.
I was looking over this 4 Winds. They have different things for stress relief, coping, paranoia. There's improv classes that I think you're going to do really well with.
I would look into those.
Song parodies.
Right.
And building a character. Now, what happened with him doing a character? I've been yelling at him do the character all day. When I see him turning cranky Fez or whatever, is he going to start building some characters again, Mooch?
I hope so.
Have you guys been talking to him about it?
No, I mean, I said if we could help, it would be cool, but I don't, like, it's, if Fez
You're
knows what he's
he's unapproachable to you.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't want to be sticking my nose in his personal life, basically. I don't know. Who
Well, that's his...
Stick it in.
That's,
Wait a minute.
I didn't mean that.
Here comes Fez with his opinion.
Dicks. HTG says you should take up quilting.
Ooh, Nancy boy.
No, I'm not going to quilt.
Come on, get a retort. The Fez Watley. Not no, I'm not going to retort. Just show what it's like when you take a shot at Fez.
That's because that's what she does in her nursing home. That's what old people do. Quilting. I'm not going to take Granny's advice.
Nah, all right, I'm gonna say you made an attempt. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
an attempt. Yeah.
Her nose.
All right, now she's now she's crying.
All right, now I feel bad.
You should feel bad because you went too far. You went too far that time. Here's Ryan. Ryan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey guys, I found the perfect place for Fez. It's in San Diego, and it's completely focused on anxiety. And they have intensive weekend and week-long programs.
See, I wouldn't want to go that far away.
Why not?
Because I want because I want to be able to call you and you get to me if I need you.
Mm-hmm. If you're in San Diego, Fez, I'm no more than 7 or 8 days away. Because
how are you traveling?
I still do covered wagon. I do covered wagon.
That is too slow.
Well, hopefully I can make it through the Colorado trails. Dude, so you want to do somewhere around here, I'll fucking break you out. Don't worry about that, wherever it is. I can be in a fucking plane. I'll be in San Diego in 5 hours. It'll take me an hour to meet up with the attorney out there, and we'll have you out within 72 hours.
Seems long.
I will definitely bring your body back, if nothing else.
Well, thank you for that.
And I will have you buried in Virginia.
Do not bury me in Northern Virginia.
You brought up the thing about me coming to get you.
Right.
What is it what would they possibly do that I have to come to get you?
Like if they were drugging me and I didn't, that I didn't want to be drugged.
Right. So you're worried that they're going to slip you Mickeys.
Right. Or if I got shackled down.
Right. So
my one phone call would not be to a celebrity; it would be to you.
Ouch! Come on.
I meant the plane thing.
This is a big story.
Really?
I mean, it wouldn't be to Oprah.
Hurtful. You know what?
That wasn't what I meant. Everyone. I was going back to that stupid question I asked earlier.
Why wouldn't you do that to HTG?
Jesus.
Why do I take the full brunt?
Unmasked, starring a nobody.
Shut up.
That's it. That's what I like. That's you.
Thank you.
You give me a call. It goes like this. They've shackled me down, and I'm drugged. I swear to God, I'll come there and eat the fucking drugs with you, and I'll shackle myself down. Because I never say this. Some of my sexual practices get a little dark, so I don't worry about it.
Sure.
When you're worried about shackles and drugs, I used to call it Thursday, Fez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I push him back to Friday because you know what? There's work to do, and everything does have to be pushed off. But you're not going to take a drug because you are in charge. It's like saying you went to a hotel and they made you eat lobster instead of steak.
See, that's where I get nervous that I don't know how much hotel it is, how much, Bellevue it is.
You've checked yourself in, right?
Right.
That means you are in charge.
Right.
They can be sued if they try to keep you. And you hear these people calling.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But they do want you on some kind of drugs, and you just don't want to be on drugs because of the way you react.
Yeah, it's the way I react, and just, no helpful experience from it.
Can I tell you this, though? I would love to see you checked out by somebody who checks for allergies. Because the way you react to drugs seems to me like you have an allergic reaction to them on some level. You don't react to them the way that they're supposed to do, right?
Right, and not just those drugs either.
Any drugs, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So maybe you should be checked for that.
Like when I was in the hospital, I was, I got the basic sedative and ended up puking.
Why?
I don't know. I'm laying there. I go to sleep. I was in the recovery room. I was fine for a while, and then all of a sudden, I kind of came to. And I just got nauseous and ended up throwing all over the recovery room.
No, you used to eat roofies and you didn't throw up.
No.
Just tell them to give you a roofie.
Oh,
Say, I want you to go old school and bring me in some Red Bull. Here's somebody that wants to help you. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I know of an association that might be able to help you, Fez. They're right in Midtown also. Right off of Broadway, about maybe 44th and 45th, and they always accept odd people and crazy people.
And they are?
The Scientologists. They might be able to help change the way you think and the
Here
way
you go,
see things.
Fez. Are you ready?
If you're in a
Yo,
room-
Fez.
Right. I wondered how long it was going to take you, Stink Bomb, to get to the Scientology part.
Yeah, and you destroy the whole goddamn joke by cutting me off.
Destroyed it by cutting you off, or it was destroyed by you calling?
Oh.
I think he's gone. I don't think I'm making friends with this.
No, but you're taking on your own thing.
Yeah.
You're not the butt of the jokes anymore.
Right.
All right, ready for a comeback? I'm just going to tell you. A ching chong, ching ching chong.
That is not Chinese.
What did I call you?
Oh, that's right. The translation.
Yeah. What did I call you?
Fagala?
No, I just really asked for another egg roll.
Oh, I don't
would you
understand
take
your
it that way?
Chinese.
Why would I call another man a fagula? Yeah.
I am not getting your Chinese down.
And so Dr. Steve has been helping you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Now, I do want to point this out to everybody in the room. Have you noticed, and you guys are filming, now he's completely involved in the show. Why? We talk about his mental problems. He sits up differently. He's really interested. All these other things all day. What celebrity would you call if your plane was going down? You really do, out of everything in your life, your enjoyment is talking about your mental problems.
And that makes me feel bad.
Why would that make you feel bad?
Because
that's a place to start.
A person should be able to talk about more than himself.
Forget that. A, you think that you can't do anything, but B, I'm telling you, the way that your interest level has popped up now, all you have to do is take that to other aspects of your life.
Right.
And you'll be involved. Or when I was saying, are you going to take that? Take them on. You have all the lines. You have the energy to do it. Why do you sit there and become a fucking punching bag for some of these assholes?
I don't know. Maybe I just don't feel that fight.
The heart of a champion, Fezzy.
Yep.
That's what you got to get back. Bum, 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 bum. The heart of a champion. One more time to walk that aisle.
In the eye of a tiger.
Rocky 3. What would you rather have? The eye of the tiger or the ass of the lioness?
Give me the ass.
I'll take the ass of the lioness. As she protects all her cubs around her. What do you want, eye of the tiger?
I'll take eye of the tiger.
I figured.
Much better vision.
Fred, what do you think? I saw you bite your tongue a couple times.
I think
What's-
Eye of the Koala would be a fucking improvement at this point.
What is
Holy shit.
What does Fezzy need? What does he? Well, give me
Some
the Fred.
self-confidence, man.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he realize what he's got? I don't understand it. I don't understand. He's obviously just got to change his routine to something more positive. It's all routine. You're in a routine of
You
shit.
see it the same way, Mooch?
I like listen to the old replays and that. Fez is too nice to people now. Like he's being too nice to us. Like the point is to be the guy that reacts off you and fucking pushes you with the insults. You know,
right?
I think he just fucking speak his mind. Like we're shit at what we're doing back here. So he just fucking tell us.
How come you don't say that to the guys? You have a fear of the boys now that you didn't have of the Billy Staples and all them.
No, I don't have a fear of the boys. No, I don't think so.
But why are you so easy on them? You trying to be everybody's friend?
No, definitely not. And I don't think I was... I guess I'm easy on him. I didn't think I was being so easy on him because it feels like, you know, if I don't want something, if I listen to something and I don't put it on and I don't want it on the air, I tell him not to put it on the air.
What is it, Mooch?
No, I just think he's taking it too seriously now. Is that the being the executive producer thing is meaning that he can't just fucking roll with it and take punches at everybody and...
So we drop the executive producer?
Maybe, I don't know.
Take his stripes?
Just have fun with it. Come in at 11 or whatever. Go in and do it. Just have fun with it. It doesn't need to be so serious anymore.
But if I'm not serious, then things don't get done.
That's true.
Have fun with it.
I've
Have
got a
fun.
list here that I've written all through the show.
But is that what's on your list?
Earl Segways, you can drive a car through them. I don't know why the rejoiners can't
tighten up,
be linked to the music that we're coming back with.
All you do is play Archie Bell and the Durrells for him and just tighten up, and he'll understand immediately. All right, what else you got?
Stephen Root plug was written incorrectly.
What was that?
Leatherheads opens nationwide on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't everyone assume that's tomorrow?
Right.
So it's Friday, April 4th. Right, a week from Friday, April 4th.
Right.
So
Who wrote
that's
that?
wrong.
Pitsy.
Pitsy, thank you, Dave.
I just want to keep score for Fez.
What else is bothering you?
I give out the TurboTax plug, and apparently that's outdated, but it's on my sheet to give it out.
That's Pitsy again. So that's 2 for Pitsy, 1 for Earl.
So that's 3.
Right.
That's not a bad day. 3 asses to bite. It's not terrible. But why are you angry about it instead of, like he says, have fun fucking raining shit down on them?
Ron, could I bring up that
Because
Earl,
it doesn't, in either way helps.
Dave.
Earl did not queue up Back in Black, and Fez, if you want to write that.
Oh,
so
yeah, I had that in the back of my mind.
I just want to keep a fair tally. So
I'm
it's
still
2 and
waiting
2.
for 30 days in the hole. Did that ever get played? No.
No.
How many times?
So 30 days in the hole.
I'll mention it 3 times, Ron. Maybe you'll get it.
And Earl was still supposed to give us a list of extreme Earl challenges that we've been waiting for 10 days.
Very
And
true.
I remind him every single day after the show. So
How come you never do that, Earl?
that's 4-2, Earl.
Earl, how come you can't do any of these things?
Why? With the extreme challenges, I haven't thought of my extreme challenges.
Ron
yet.
asked
Why
you
not?
for them
I asked for them 2 weeks ago.
2 Wednesdays ago.
Perfectly understandable, but I haven't gotten them ready yet.
Well, when are you going to have them ready? Tomorrow?
I will have them ready tomorrow. I'm
Okay.
ready at the end of today.
You know what? I'm really leaning towards Dave being executive producer because he's the only one paying attention to this stuff.
I mean, Earl drove me nuts this morning before I even got here, and I didn't even want to bring that up.
Earl, Fez, who's supposed to remind you that you should have been plugging the show tomorrow that we're going to be doing because we're going to be running that one on Pal Talk.
That's supposed to be Pitsy.
Okay.
In charge of plugs.
Now, where did he put it? Just on a list?
It is not even on a list.
That just doesn't exist for him.
That didn't exist. That tomorrow is the Hypnosis Show with Don the Hypnotist from HypnoticTouch.com.
And that's something that Fez could be doing when he's feeling like, oh, I don't know what to say next.
4-3, Earl.
Here's Bill. Oh, lost Bill. Here is Sean. Sean, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Earl still hasn't played the Runner Man bit.
What's that?
Failure.
What's he talking about?
I have no idea. What
Is that a bit that was mailed in here or something?
No, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Nothing about this.
All right, the Hypnosis show should be fun tomorrow, Fez.
Yeah, that should be a blast.
What are you looking up there, buddy?
I was looking for something that I should have.
What's that?
My Z-Man plug.
Who was supposed to have that for you?
That's Pitsy reminding me to do it. Then I would grab it.
What's the score over there, Dave? It's pretty hideous for the two of them.
It's 5 with Earl fucking ups, 4 Pitsy fuck ups, Ron.
So that's 9 fuck ups, all coming from behind the glass.
Right.
Yeah. I also noticed that there wasn't a lot of paper for Fez to write on this morning, so I don't know who's responsible for that.
I mean, this is a baby thing. I mean, this is just a comfort thing on my part.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we're going to write on paper in here.
Yeah.
I ask for index cards. Like, if I want to pass Dave or Ron a note or send something to the next room,
yeah.
all I ask is that there's a stack of index cards. And how long ago did I ask for those?
2 months.
I get shredded paper, scrap paper to write on.
And if we say there's one thing that Fez Watley doesn't need is frayed edges at the end of his paper.
Because you like everything to be nice and clean.
Yeah, it's just a creature comfort of mine. I want.
I think that was...
and I couldn't even get that.
And that was Earl's responsibility to ask Bruce for the index card, so that's 6 fuck ups to 4.
Pardon me, Dave. First
6,
of all,
4.
we ordered the index cards. Second of all, I told Pitsy to send...
Order them. They're fucking down the street for 45 cents. Come to fucking say, Ronnie B, can I have $1 for a month's fucking supply of cards?
I was
about to say...
I was told
you
we were...
fucking idiot.
6-4.
When I brought it up, I was told we'll go to Staples immediately.
Billy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just want to remind Watley, that's why you got a posse and these other fucking damn niggas don't. Woo!
And Watley Posse, run by Photoshop Mike.
What's that mean? What do those things even mean?
And you get a Watley Posse shirt at RonandFezStore.com.
Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. I was thinking if you guys are having a hypnotist in tomorrow, you should have the hypnotist put positive thoughts into Fez's head to make him feel better.
Well,
and they could give you a keyword, Ron, so that every time he feels bad,
Yeah.
you could say it.
It is positive thoughts if thinking that your dick is falling off down your pant leg is a positive thought. I wouldn't say this is a therapeutic hypnotist.
No.
Yeah.
He's a show hypnotist.
Here's Josh. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what about Earl and his hypnotist, or the polygraph? He never took his polygraph test.
7-4, Earl.
It was it was a brilliant bit, a great idea, a great concept for a bit, and you just didn't do it.
What? What do you mean I didn't do it?
You didn't fucking do it. Sit your ass down. Or I'll fucking bring up last night. What you put me through, you son of a bitch. What is that playing in the background?
We are getting something's bleeding over into the 202 channel.
Sounds like air traffic control, and Earl should really have those levels monitored. So I'll say 8-4. 8-4.
And what about the new system? I know I don't want to go back into this before Dave starts choking anybody, but he's still doing the old. He doesn't get.
He still doesn't get the new system.
It's not a new system. It's this system. It's the system everyone else uses.
It's the system.
That's not true either. I am using the system.
Well,
That is not true.
Back in black, your
It's not
sections
true.
for about 30 seconds through contains, and that's not the way we do it anymore. We never done it that way. And you turn onto the
This is
table.
totally not true.
You weren't paying attention.
How do you do this?
What, work with Earl?
No, just in general, he needs a change. I think
You
he
need-
needs
Change job.
a different color, at least in the dressing.
What are you thinking, Earl?
I honestly
What
don't.
changes are you going to make?
I want to make some positive changes. Everyone's always looking for positive changes.
What would everyone's positive change to be? Mooch, what would be the positive change?
How about the changes that you're in the meeting on time today and we'll fucking fire you?
Hey,
You're
an Irish face.
You're always the last person in the
Top of the
fucking meeting.
face to you, says Moochie.
I'm always the last one in the meeting because I have to run the last break. That's why I'm in here.
Hold on. There is, I have a message coming to me right now from Earl's dead grandmother.
Hi, Earl. Earl, I really love getting Aristotle's cock in my mouth.
Oh, going way back.
Hey, Jesse Owens here. I'm gonna run all over Earl's grandmother's twat.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Abraham Lincoln here. I'm gonna free Earl's grandmother's pussy.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh no.
Here he comes.
Oh dear.
Genghis Khan here. I'm gonna conquer Earl's
It's a choke. It's a choke. Watch his new haircut.
What did he do, Earl? He didn't do anything.
What did I even do?
What did you say, Dave?
I didn't say anything. I'm just like, hey, George Burns here. I'm gonna smoke Earl's grandmother's pussy.
Not really a cigar.
Does that bother you, Earl?
Bothers me a lot.
Why?
It's insulting my family,
What did I say?
particularly my dead grandmother.
You're related to George Burns?
How did your grandmother pass away?
By sucking too much cock.
Oh, choking.
He can't breathe. He can't breathe.
Turning blue.
What did I say?
How did your grandmother pass away?
She passed away from cancer.
Too much cum. I choked.
I didn't even get to hear that one.
Oh my God.
Earl, in all honesty, where is your grandmother buried?
She's buried in Grant's tomb's cock.
That's my joke.